Welcome to the SAIT Student Awards online application tutorial. The objective of this short video is to show you how to apply for a student award, edit your application, and view your student aid. You'll start by logging on to the student portal, then going to Student Awards and Financial Aid. From this page, you can apply for student awards, review your in-progress and submitted applications, check the status of your submitted applications, and view your student loan information. Let's start with how to apply for a student award. The first thing you'll do is select an aid year. You'll be able to see one or two aid years, depending on which years are currently open for applications. The aid period options are Full Year General and Full Year Apprentice. If you're an apprentice, choose Full Year Apprentice. The application deadline listed here is the last possible date for submitting this application. However, with the exception of entrance awards, the deadlines for awards vary and are spread throughout the year. Each award deadline is firm and cannot be extended. Mandatory sections of the application are indicated by a red asterisk. There are certain awards for which you're automatically considered when you submit your application, even if you don't complete the awards section. That's why this section is not mandatory. These icons indicate whether a section is complete or still pending completion. You'll start with the summary information and declaration page. The information and guidance you need to understand the application form is right here. The Freedom of Information Statement describes how SAIT might share the details you enter in your application. When you mark the Privacy Declaration complete, it means you've read the FOIP statement and agreed to it. Without this acknowledgement, you cannot apply for awards. The buttons at the bottom of this page allow you to continue with your application, go back and view the different sections of your application, cancel any changes you've made, or finish the application later. The second section is General Questions and Background Information. These questions relate to you and your life circumstances. Here are some of the questions you'll be answering. For your personal references, we recommend that they are of a professional capacity. Good examples are previous instructors, coaches, volunteer leaders, or employers. Next, you'll provide information regarding your participation in extracurricular activities, and then list your volunteer experience. When you finish the section, click the checkbox to mark it complete. You can go back and make edits, but make sure you save your changes by clicking Continue. This takes you to the next section in the application. If you can't complete the whole section all at once, click Finish later. The next thing we'll look at is how to apply for specific awards. As mentioned earlier, there are some awards that you'll be considered for automatically. This page lists awards that require you to supply supplementary information. Eligibility requirements for each award are different. If you don't meet the criteria for the award, please don't apply for it. In this example, the student is applying for the Alberta Blue Cross 50th Anniversary Award. Select Apply for this award. Each requirement listed on this page must be completed in order for you to be eligible. Once you've answered the questions, click Save and Continue. You can still come back and update your answers before the award deadline date. After you've clicked Apply for this award and Save and Continue, the word selected appears beside that award. Let's apply for another award. For this one, an essay is required. Essays are limited to a maximum of 3,000 characters, including letters, spaces, and punctuation. We recommend writing your essay in Microsoft Word so you can see the number of characters you've typed before you copy and paste the essay into the application. If your essay is too long, you'll get an error message and the system will cut off your essay at 3,000 characters unless you shorten it yourself. The next award requires proof of disability. If you don't qualify for this award, click Continue without saving. If you do qualify, select Apply for this award, then Save and Continue. The budget calculator assesses your financial need for an award. The questions you'll answer are based on which of the 4 household statuses you select on this page. Select the one that most resembles your situation. Dollar amounts you enter are based on monthly income, not annual. Only use your annual budget if the question specifically asks for it. Dollar values are rounded to the nearest dollar. All questions under this section are mandatory. If the specific item is not relevant to you, please enter 0. With these icons, it's easy to see what stage your application is in, whether a section is complete or pending completion. When you've finished, click Submit Application. If you don't, you won't be considered for any awards. The system message shows that your application has been successfully submitted. Award selection typically takes 8 to 12 weeks after the award deadline has passed. If you're the successful candidate, you'll be notified by email. To see the status of your application, go to View My Applications. This page shows you what status the application is in, whether it's incomplete or submitted. From here, you can view or modify an application by clicking the link. To edit, click View Modify Sections. Click the section that you'd like to modify and make your edits. After modifying your application, you must resubmit it. When you do, a system message tells you that your changes were applied successfully. To see the status of financial aid you've applied for and/or have qualified for, go to My Student Aid. My Student Aid lists the awards you've applied for that are still being selected. The award will be listed here until a recipient has been selected. If you've been selected for an institutional award, you'll see it in this section. Student loan information is shown under Government Aid. This link displays documentation that still hasn't been submitted. It indicates which type of documentation is required and for which award. All documentation must be submitted to the Student Awards Office by the award deadline date. Tracking requirements only have to be submitted once per year. What this means is, if you're asked to provide proof of disability for 3 separate awards, you only have to provide that document once, and it will be used for all 3 awards. We hope this video has been helpful. If you have more questions, please reach out to the Student Awards office on the main floor of Heritage Hall. Email us at scholarships@sait.ca or refer to the Student Awards Guide for application deadlines and more. For information about student loans, including how to apply, please go to SAIT.ca and search for student loans.